Hey guys, this is Jimmy from Primer is Best. I'm fixing to pull this 78 C10 truck out. Goes by the name of Billy James. I just rattle can painted it, and I got the leaf blower and got, no, I didn't get rid of all these, did I? Got a bunch of acorns and stuff, but as I was blowing the leaves and stuff off, I was seeing this little guy here. July fly. Kind of looks like something maybe from a monster movie. I'm there, he's resting. He's still alive, but he's on his way out. It's the middle, well, no, it's the latter part of September. A lot of things like that are dying because their time is coming, just about gone. Now y'all's gonna think I'm weird. My wife done all this. I think she done a great job. She's into old trucks too. I'll just show you this again. You probably seen it the other day, but she's into old trucks as well. I married the right one this time. Look at this collection. Sorry guys, that guy has an extremely loud motorcycle, but I just been picking them up. That's supposed to be a June bug. I guess the wind blowed them or something. I had them going in the same direction where it looked like they were all going somewhere. I'll throw them away in a little while. It's mainly just to aggravate my wife, Mrs. PIB. 2 June bugs and 3 July flies. But if he hangs in there on the driveway there, I'll add him to my collection, I guess you'd say. I don't know, I'm weird. I'm weird. Let me connect the battery up on this truck, because I got to squeeze my plump self through here. Connect the battery up, and I'll back the truck up. My plan for today, well, I'll tell you here in just a minute. Okay guys, I got that done. The battery, I mean. So, let's get in here. And after I clean this steering wheel up, I've got white dust all over it, which is to be expected. A rattle can painted the whole truck. If you're new to the channel, just the other day, it's been a couple of days since I've started this, so let's see how quick it starts. I'm not gonna pat the accelerator any. Just listen, see if it starts. What about that? My buddy GM1038, I know I've mentioned this before. He's on YouTube, GM1038. Please subscribe to his channel. He's an expert on carburetors, and I mean, I'm just really, really impressed with his work, and he does really good work, just like Tim Dixon. I mention these folks all the time, guys, so maybe you'll get to know them too. Tim Dixon, Gas Axe Chop Shop. Tim is on Facebook. If you'll type in Gas Axe Chop Shop, Axe is spelled A-X-E. Brian is on YouTube, GM1038, not 10, Tim. I'm always checking my glue traps because it is fall of the year, and creatures, as Ernest T. Bass likes to say, they like to find some place to have a home for the winter. So I don't want them making a home here in this truck or any of my other trucks. I always put glue traps around. I even put some around the engine compartment, you know, a glue trap or 2 here or there if I can try to remember to look at them. But seriously, they do a lot of good, keeping mice and stuff like that. And I have even put, I'm letting this warm up for just a minute. If you're wondering why I'm talking so much, as I usually do, I even put steel wool like in the air breather and in the exhaust pipes, so mice won't get up in your mufflers and in your carburetor, all that kind of stuff, you know. Of course, I got an air filter inside my air breather, but I just a habit. So let me pause this and back this thing up. We'll give it a once over look see, okay? Okay guys, I got it pretty much where I want it, at least for now. Maybe you can see all this dust. Oh, my plan. I need kind of need to tell you my plan today, don't I? Let's walk around the truck. We'll just kind of look at it briefly. If you're new to the channel, I've got new trim coming, or it's already here. It's at GM 1038s. That's why you need to subscribe to his channel. And then this truck will be going to Gas X Chop Shop to fix this. So that's why you need to check out Tim Dixon on Facebook, Gas X Chop Shop. No matter how much I tape, I still get a little overspray. I've done it both ways. I put newspapers over everything, think I have it all sealed up, and you'd be surprised. I always have something like this. So I got to where I guess you could say I just like do the minimum, pretty much. I get me a piece of cardboard real thin and I'll hold it up and paint, rattle can paint it. So let's just kind of look at it and see what we got. This truck is, I'm not a body man. I'm not a professional painter. I'm not a mechanic. I'm not good at anything. I get to thinking about that sometimes. All I'm really good at, as far as I know, is I do a lot of talking. I have some people comment on my YouTube channel saying I do talk a lot. I know I do. I've had that problem in school. When I was in school, I got in trouble for talking. Let's get back on what the plan for today is. I'm going to try to sand this truck down. Like I said, I rattle can painted it with a white gloss. There's some more I got to get off. And I'm going to sand it down and, you know, scuff it up, sand it down. I'm not going to sand until I get patina on it like I normally do. I'm just going to sand it and get some of the sheen, some of this dust off, and then I'm going to wash it if I have time today. I'm in a hurry today because we have things to do. And but if you're not familiar with this truck, just go back several videos and you can kind of catch up to what I've been doing. I've rattle can painted this truck once before, and when I got it, and so I've done it again. I normally use like flat white or satin white. This time I use gloss white because, well, for one thing, when I go to the store to look for paint, I have to I pick out the color that has the most quantity. So this time it was gloss white. So I'm pretty happy with it so far. But, you know, I don't know, things are just kind of hard to come by. And just a few years ago, I could pick out whatever color I wanted. Not so much today. This is all in the tailgate. I'm looking at it. I guess when I was painting this truck, the sun was out and it was shining on I had sunlight on the truck, and I got to where I really couldn't see very well because it was so bright. My eyes had adjusted to the brightness. So this is good. Some of y'all might be thinking that looks like crap, but I'm into this because I'm into patina, farm truck, shop truck, whatever you want to call it. I'm into that. Hey, I like that too. I took this off, remember, and painted this whole thing. Painted the bed. I'm not going to get in here and scuff this too much. I really don't care. And I probably won't be finished with this truck until man, this is a good motor, isn't it? And I'm not gonna, I didn't realize I was talking so loud with the truck running, but I probably won't get finished with everything I want to do to this truck until maybe next spring or something. I might put more baked patina on it. Like I said, if you're kind of behind on the videos or just found this one, just subscribe to Primer is Best, and I guess just go back several videos, and you can kind of catch up to where I'm at today. So I'm gonna get my steel wool, and man, I got a lot to do today. It's hard to do everything that you want to do when the days are so short, you know. So and you have other obligations. So I'm trying to take advantage of this just as fast as I can. So let me hush. I know y'all be glad to hear that. Let me hush, get my stuff out here, and we'll go from there. Hang in there with me, okay, guys? Okay, guys, Mrs. PIB, I got my stuff out here that I'm going to use. This looks like a pretty new one. I don't think I've used this side. These are these are sanding sponges. I always call them sanding blocks, but because they look like a block. But anyway, they're sanding sponges. They're Gator. I get these at Walmart. It's just Lowe's. Whenever I go into a store, not every time, but most of the time, I try to pick up some of these and some steel wool. This is 0000 steel wool. Very fine, very soft. It's not coarse or anything. And for example, this one right here is, one is fine, medium, one is coarse, medium. And I don't know if I put them back up in the right, that's got blue on it. So I wonder what I've used these on something, and I keep my used ones. You're probably thinking, well, what for? Well, because they're not as they don't dig in as much as, say, like a new one would. So I kind of keep them, and if I decide, hey, I can go more, you know, I can go quicker with one of these, I will. But I mean, like I said, I'm trying not to scuff down to where the patina was. I put several layers on this, and of rattle can paint, and so I'm hoping, I'm just going to try to just clean it up a little bit. I'm trying to get y'all to look maybe down the side a little. Hey, let me tell you this too. If you're a young person or whatever, and or whatever age, and you decide you're going to rattle can paint or something, let's see, wear a mask, I guess is what I'm trying to say, and make sure you have your vehicles far enough away. Like this cat-eye truck, I moved it to the end of the driveway. I didn't have no problems with it. But now my wife's 2005 Scion Xbox, XB, I would call it Xbox, had a little bit of grit on it. My wife said, you got some overspray that has blown from here. I think I was a little bit even further down the driveway, blown from here onto her car. So I had to address that. Me and her both did. Just took a minute. Just wiped it off. No big deal. But just so you're aware of that. So if you are rattle can painting, like I just done here a day or two ago, whenever you're seeing this video, yeah, just make sure that anything you don't want overspray on is out of the way. I thought I was far enough back from everything, but that particular day the wind was blowing, and I knew it was, but I didn't take that all into account. So just word to the wise. I want to tell you something that's kind of funny. One of my church members that we go to church at, it was pretty funny, and kind of took me back just a little bit. But one of our church members, Mrs. PIB and I's church friend, she was putting her son to bed, and her son and I are real good friends. When he comes to church, I mean, me and him we just click like peanut butter and jelly. And so she was putting him to bed, and then just trying to see what this male person's doing. She was putting him to bed, and she was hugging him and saying goodnight. And she said, son, she said, I love you more than Jimmy loves C10 trucks. Then Jimmy loves C10 trucks. Can you believe that? I thought that's pretty funny. My wife and I both just started laughing because that's pretty funny. I meant to get this right here too. I might have to get some Corsair. Boy, I really laid in on that little piece right there. I'll have to get that off in just a minute. But anyway, I'm going to get started sanding. And in case you are new to the channel, you just found this video, I used 7 cans of Rattle can paint, white gloss. White is forgiving. If I'd have used a dark, you know, say like if this truck was black, it would, you'd probably see more imperfections. This truck, like I've said in lots of my videos, it's took 8 trucks to make this one. There are imperfections. I mean, everywhere I look, there are imperfections in this old truck. I'm not a body man. I'm not nothing. Imperfections. There's a crease right there. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's imperfections here and there. Like I said, it's, and I'm not perfect either. Dents, scratches, you know, where the original paint has come off. It's all here for anyone to see. And I might, my wife said, this is her thoughts on this. I forgot a piece of tape, didn't I? And I got some overspray right there. I got to get that off. There's a lot to do, but my wife was saying, she said, Jimmy, she said, on this time when you do this, putting patina on, she said, maybe just do the spots that actually are places like this that would be, you know, where the paint would have flaked. And I'll get a Q-tip or some brown paint, rust-colored paint, or that new paint I got, a red primer paint, whatever. But I'm going to try to make it kind of match the hood. Oh, let me say this too. I forgot. I keep forgetting to mention this. When I painted the truck, as you know, I did not paint the hood. So it took 7 cans, and each can was around $7. So I have $49 in this paint job, and excluding the hood. So I mean, if you're going to do the same thing, you know, you'd have to have another can, because I used every little drop of Rattle can paint in each can. And I painted the bed. I painted in the door jambs. I painted in here where the wipers are, and you know, painted all this. If you're new to the channel, and if you are new to the channel, I sure do hope you'll like and subscribe. I've got a few runs and stuff, and I'm just going to do the best I can to make it look the best that I can. You know, like I said, I'm not good at nothing. So let's get busy. And there was something else. I think I told you about the hood. There's things that I think of after I end a video sometimes. And I know y'all think I talk a lot, and I do. I talk a lot, but there's things I want to be right up front with you and tell you everything I know. So if you decide you ever want to do this, or you don't want to do this, then, you know, you have, well, he said this or said that, or he forgot to mention this. Well, I'm trying to mention everything. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm going to hush. I'm going to get busy. I got my radio out here, and I'm going to turn it on. It had Bob Seger on a minute ago, so I'm going to listen to it. See y'all in a bit. Okay, guys, it's probably been an hour and a half, whatever. I've been scrubbing this truck down with 0,000 steel wool, using a window cleaner, glass cleaner. That's what all this stuff is. And just getting off the dust and a little bit of overspray here and there. I just done the whole truck. Mrs. PIB was helping me. She's a good little helper, I gotta tell you. So done the whole truck, and that's why it looks so marked up. So now we are in the stage of going to give it a good wash job. And I done the top, done the back glass. And anything I do is not the correct way. I just do it the way I want to do it with things that I have here at home. Anybody can mess up just as good as I can, right? No, don't follow our examples. We just do with what we have here at home. So anybody can do this. I went around through here, done the bumpers, grill, all this stuff. Everything that you see, I did not do the wheels. That's the only thing, as far as I know, I didn't do. Got in here behind the, trying to show you stupid mosquitoes. Sorry guys, there was a gigantic mosquito looking for me. Got in here and done all this. Scrubbed it. So now we're going to give it a good wash job and see what it looks like. I'm sure I'll have some overspray left because it's hard to see everything. So I'm going to get busy, or I'm going to have my
assistant.
Yeah, assistant. I was going to say something else, but assistant's good. Assistant, help me to wash this thing off. We'll get it dried as quick as we can, and then we'll see what it looks like and see how much I missed. So hang in there, guys. I'll see you in just a minute, right? Okay guys, we got this thing washed and dried. Mrs. PIB, my wife, was a huge help to me getting this done quick because the sun, believe it or not, it's a hot day today, and everything was drying faster than I had anticipated. So she helped me wash and dry and all that. So been going around after that, been going around looking for spots that I missed of overspray and stuff. Had a little bit on the windshield that I missed. And my friend today, I always have a friend that helps me in my mind. Today it was 0, 0, 0, 0, 4 zeros, steel wool. Real fine, real gentle. And I just kept everything wet and just kept going over it till there's one of those Make-A-Wish things. Can you see it? When I was a kid, I don't know if you can see it or not, but when I was a kid, I used to try to catch those things and make a wish. Supposedly your wish would come true. Anyway, another story, another time. Oh, it's really smooth. Smooth now. It's not, it doesn't feel gritty anymore. I missed a spot. I got to get that. I took a black paint marker and went over my lines down through here and darkened them up just a shade, just so when we put the new trim on it, a kind of kindly match. Doesn't have to be perfect, just kindly match. Got the windows all clean on the outside anyway. I'm sure it needs cleaned on the inside. Scuffed up the wheel well moldings just a little, but they're still shiny. Hold your ears, guys. We done all this washing and stuff. Dried the wheels. I'm not going to have time to. The wheels need cleaned again, but I don't have time today to do that. But we'll just kind of, sun's here. We can kind of look down the side. I mean, it looks okay for a $49 paint job. My wife said it was better than what? Yeah, Earl Scheib's, Scribes, whatever. You know that guy that does, that company that does cheap paint jobs. This was $49 if you don't count your labor, which you can't, because anyway, I got all the overspray off the hood. I mean, truck looks pretty good in my opinion. Like I said, I'm not worried about the trim because I've got new trim, so I'm not wasting my time on that. Got the old truck looking decent, looking pretty good. Something maybe you wouldn't be afraid to show up at a cruise in or something. You know, it's nothing special, but this old truck has come a long way since when we first got it, hasn't it?
Yes.
She's about a minute behind. We both stay about a minute behind. I'll say what, and she'll say what? What?
I'm sitting in the sun, and there's a mosquito still coming around me.
I know, they're thick. They're thick here. Yeah, you'd think in the sun they wouldn't bother you, but they get after me too. No. Anyway, y'all let me know what you think about this $49 paint job. I probably should get my mark and go through some of these lines like I did before. All this stuff is used. The wheel well molding I got used and put on the truck. It didn't have it. And I got my paint marker, and I might do that. I don't know if I'll get to it today or not. We got other things to do. Like I said, just trying to do as much as I can on a beautiful day like today. I'm going to leave this like this because, I mean, that's kind of good, isn't it? I mean, to, you know, patina style. I was telling my wife, somewhere, I have an old cheap buffer. I don't know. I was telling her, I said, maybe I'll buff it. I don't know. I'm not good at stuff like that, but the old truck feels, I mean, it's not perfect. It never will be, but it looks pretty good, doesn't it, Mrs. PIB? Yeah, she's happy with it. She's glad I didn't leave that baked patina look on there, but I might try it again. She can't hear me. I hope that you can. Anyway, looks pretty good. I mean, just for an old beater truck, shop truck, farm truck, barn find, whatever you want to call it, those kind of vehicles is what I'm attracted to. I think the whole truck will have a whole new different appearance once we get the trim on. And, you know, it's just all in fun, guys. And like I said before, I have way too much money in this old truck. I truly do, but it sure has been a lot of fun for my wife and myself to play with, especially me. I enjoy painting and experimenting. Like I said, if I can find my buffer, I might just one day, one afternoon, maybe when she's gone to Zumba or something, I might get a buffing wheel and just go along the bed or the door or something, just see what happens. I'm not trying to make it look good. Well, I mean, I want it to look decent. So, anyway, with that being said, if you have an old car or an old truck that you'd like me to put on my YouTube channel for free, it doesn't cost you nothing but 2 or 3 minutes of your time. That's it. That's all I want. 2 or 3 minutes of your time. Turn your phone sideways before I forget to tell you. Yes, like that. Sideways, not up and down. Sideways. Take a video. Make a short video of your car or truck. I don't care what make. I don't care if it's car or truck. Like I said, it could be Rambler, Plymouth, Pontiac, Ford, Dodge. I don't care. Trucks or cars. I'll be happy to put it on my YouTube channel for free. It's called PIB's Subscriber Rides. If you're a subscriber, you are more than welcome to send me what you're working on, or what you just found, or what you just traded for, or what you just completed. If you're doing a full restoration and you're wanting to show everybody, especially family members or children or grandkids or whatever, send me a video, 2 or 3 minutes long. Just walk around your vehicle, say what size motor's in it. If it's got a motor, it might not have a motor. I don't care. I enjoy looking at other people's stuff. Everybody else does too. Just walk around it. Please, no music, no foul language. And remember, turn your phone sideways. You get a full screen. We have a hard time editing when it's up and down. Your screen's just this big. Turn it this way, sideways. Walk around it. Say what you're going to do to it, what you just done with it, just traded for, just found in the woods. Doesn't matter. I enjoyed looking at it. If you want to walk around the woods and pick out one that you found in the woods, send me a video of that. I enjoy looking at that stuff. I truly do. It's called PIB Subscriber Rides, and you can send me a video 2 or 3 minutes long to primeridisbest@comcast.net, or Facebook Messenger primeridisbest, or Instagram Messenger primeridisbest. I'll be happy to stick it on there for you on YouTube for free. I'll let you know when I post the video so you can tell your family or friends, show your kids or grandkids or whatever the case may be, your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, whatever's going on in your life. Of course, I mean, I don't know. You do, I don't. But I'm just trying to make suggestions that maybe you can show somebody what you're spending your weekends doing, throwing your money at in time. So, like we do. So, I mean, join the club. Yeah, send me a video. I'll post it for free. I'll let you know. And if somebody has questions about your vehicle, I mean, like, for instance, like tire size, you know, you can answer it, because I don't know. But I mean, I don't mind answering comments. But, you know, if it's something pertaining to, you know, what do you have in your engine, or what's something about your transmission, something about your wheels and tires, you know, you'll have to answer that if you want to. I mean, you don't have to, but, you know, it's kind of nice. These are two 75/40 20s, 20 by 10s. And these are 20 by 8s. I wonder if I can find the size on this pretty quick. Let's check the other side. I've been around this truck so long that everything I see is white. Two 45/40 20s, 8s and 10s. So yeah, send me a video. I'll put it up there for you. Also, in case you forgot, I have PIB's swap and shop. If you're trying to sell your car or truck, or a car or truck part that you no longer need, that maybe somebody else in YouTube land might want, send me a video of that. Turn your phone sideways, same way. Comcast, Primer is Best at Comcast.net, Facebook Messenger Primer is Best, and Instagram Messenger Primer is Best. I'll be happy to put it up there for sale. Just tell me in the, you know, in the video or whatever, or in the, as you're writing to me, whatever you want to do, how much you want for it, and some way for someone to get in contact with you if you're interested. If they're interested, sorry. If they're interested in what you have, say like you have a grill, you don't need it no more, you sold your truck last week and there's a grill you don't need, send a picture of it. And I'll or a video, preferably a video. Videos, if you're talking in a video and, you know, you're showing what you have, car or truck or grill, for example, you'll get a lot more people interested. A picture sometimes doesn't do as well as a video. So be happy to help you guys any way I can. And you're watching Primer is Best on YouTube. And appreciate y'all watching. And I'm also on Facebook, Primer is Best, Instagram, Primer is Best. Got a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. And I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1. So if you'd like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Primer is Best and Man on a Budget, I'd appreciate it. I know I say the same things all the time, but a lot of times I do get new subscribers that don't know I do all these things, that we do all these things, editing and whatnot. Sometimes it's kind of involved, because we're not, speaking for myself, I'm not the brightest bulb in the room. Her bulb's a lot brighter, but mine is not. You heard me talk. So I thank you for watching the video, guys, and next time I get this truck out, I don't know what I'm going to do next, but I might go over the wheel well moldings a little bit. I just now noticed that, and might try a buffing wheel. It just all depends on what kind of day it is and how much time I have. So God bless each and every one of y'all. I want y'all to look at what a beautiful day the Lord has made. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's the latter part of September here in East Tennessee, and I'm so glad to be alive. I'm glad to spend a day with my wife. What a helper. I picked the right one, didn't I? For a change. And hope y'all enjoyed the video. And I look forward to seeing y'all again. Say bye.
Bye.
God bless y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up too, please. See y'all later.